Okay, we're working on the hat of this cone chef. It's going to be holding a rolling pin. Alright, now we're going to go down here and we're going to undercut this a little further. That's okay. Okay, we're just going to try to round everything up a little bit more. Now you don't want to go too far from the sides on the onset here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to reverse this a little bit. Once we get this rounded up, what I mean by that is we're going to start cutting from the top down, because this hat actually becomes flush. You know, it goes straight up. So let's do that. See what I'm doing? It's starting to look straight. That's exactly what I want. That portion, there isn't a lot of give to it. It looks like it's just like a cone or a rounded cone, and that's up there. So let's just bring this down a little bit. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put it down into the head a little bit, that it's tight, that this portion is sticking out over top. Meanwhile, I'm still going around trying to chop it off from the bottom up. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put a stop cut to show you here. And we'll worry about his head in a second. I want to get this hat right and then put the body to the head. I mean the head to the hat. That's what I meant to say. We're going to go from the top and we're going to come down. Alright, we're just going to come down straight, nice and easy, and we're just going to bring this down a little bit, make this a little rounded, work our way all the way around, just like so. Okay, now again I'm going to go back up and I'm going to start trimming it again towards the bottom. Let's just do this again a little bit. Make sure your glove and stuff is on. I'm just going from what I'm thinking of a couple of pictures I saw of chefs. So we're going to have to round this up a little bit more. So this is going to come down a little bit more yet. Nowhere near where I need it to be. Alright, but let's go back to the head, okay? Now his hair is going to stick out a little ways, so we're going to figure out where his nose is going to go, which is about here. Okay? And the bottom of his chin or so, like there. Let's put his nose a little higher here. We're going to make it a little bit wide and higher. Now I was thinking of doing a no-seams chef, but we'll see. We'll see what we come up with. See if our dimensions are okay. Now this guy's not going to have a beard, but he is going to have a mustache that hangs out similar to what the sheriff was that we did. So what we're going to do is figure out that portion of it, okay? And we're going to kind of, let me think here how we can do this. Okay, we're going to come down this way. Alright, we're going to go up a little ways, a little bit underneath the hat, so the hair line, and we're going to just come down like so. Alright, and we're going to have the same distance. Get it up a little higher. There we go. What you want to do too is when you mark these things, you know, eyeball it and see if it looks right to you. You can measure it with your pencil, like I'm doing here, with the bottom of your finger leaning up against the bottom here. And the very end of the point of the pencil can be a real good indicator. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to just chop. Alright, all the corners again, we're going to go back and we're going to start chopping away a little bit. Alright. Now, I looked at chef uniforms, and some of them are all white, some of them have black pants and a white coat, which I think we're going to do. It gives it a nice little contrast. So we're going to end up doing that if we have room. I know these things are kind of short, but that's the nice thing about caricatures. There's no right or wrong way in distance. A lot of times it's supposed to be a caricature, you know, an over exaggeration of parts and things. Alright, now we're just going to bring this up. Okay. We're going to have the coat about here, and then we're going to have a little bit of pants sticking out at the bottom. So, let me spray this a little bit just to make this a little softer. Alright, let's see here. And we're going to go back and we're going to recut all this. Now we might give them a couple ears, so we don't want to cut all that off. Now, let me take a look at something here. Alright. Let's see if we're going to have enough room for his nose and stuff. I think so. Let's put his nose right there. I'll bring this up. Like I said, I have no idea how this is going to look. Alright, we'll be right back.